You right there. We're getting ready to go into town and get some groceries because I don't have any groceries whatsoever, but at least I'm out of the city, back out here in the woods. The name of the state park, I have no idea how to pronounce it, so it's Manzona Mountain State Park. And yeah, 23 miles to the grocery store, but it's better than not having no groceries at all. But this road right here, it about near beat me to death bringing a trailer through here. But let's go grocery shopping. I found me a cute little town. This is a little library of the town, but what caught my eye was that artwork on the building right there. That's pretty nice, isn't it? I've seen a lot of buildings had a lot of this artwork on them, but I'm gonna have to check this town out. Check this little town out. I'm on the main drag right here, but this is a town right here, but I'm gonna walk on down here. I'm going to the grocery stores while I'm here. I don't know, it's kind of strange, but I think it's a synagogue or something, and right next to that they have Rosebud Saloon. That is pretty cool looking, that really is. Check out this artwork on the side of this building. Now that is pretty cool right there. Even got a little feed store right there, but took some time to do that right there, but pretty nice. Yeah, I figured out where I'm at. I'm in a town called Mountaineer, but that's a little store, pharmacy or whatever, but it's got aliens in the window. When's the last time you seen that? I guess it's a Greyhound bus station, trading post. Pretty wild, huh? And right next to that is I think it says Gypsy Studios. Pretty cool little town though. No town be without a hardware store, but it looks like it's got a bunch of deers and stuff mounted in the windows. Pretty cool if y'all can see it. Hopefully y'all can, but look at that big one right there. That's a pretty good size one right there. I guess it's not a whole lot doing these little towns, so they do a little painting, I reckon. Pretty cool for me though. Okay, I'm gonna walk over here to the grocery store and check it out and see what they got. Get dinner for the next couple of nights, because I'm gonna stay here for at least 2 or 3 days. But you know, real interesting little town. It's only like 2 blocks, but what I've seen of it, it's pretty cool. Like a little artsy town. So I got little man in the car because there's no way he could walk along with me. So let's go grocery shop and see what we find. It's pretty cool. Don't know exactly what it is, but it's got something to do with the National Park Service Visitor Center headquarters. I'm gonna have to check that out and scoop it out. I mean, a little outside eating area, but don't look like nobody's home, but pretty little fence behind it. A lot of design on it. This here's a grocery store. Pretty cool stuff, isn't it? And that right there is where I'm at, established in 1903. Pretty cool, huh? I love finding all this artwork. I really do. I really do love finding artwork. Now that's a pretty cool way to advertise your grocery store there. You know, it must take a lot of time to do something like that. I have no idea how it's done, but pretty cool. This is a little town grocery store. But hello. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
But they got a little sitting area inside and artwork and stuff, but looks like it's pretty well stocked, so I'm gonna go see if I can find me some meat. I found this as I'm looking around for a gas station, but cute little town. I mean, look at the view. It's out here. I mean, out here in the middle of nowhere, I'm saying, but I'm gonna have to check that place out. Wanted to get a shot of that metal artwork up there. Horses, one of them's got his head down, the other one just looking around, I reckon. I don't know if y'all can see it or not, but that's a holly in the window right there. They say masks are required, and I don't have one, but I just thought that was pretty cool right there. It's more like cool artwork. I just think that fascinates me, the way people can do that. I don't know exactly what it is, but it's pretty. Bet you never seen a division of motor vehicles like that before. Pretty cool, huh? Different. One thing about these small towns, you can always find stuff to find. What it says right there, motor vehicle division. Okay, I'm headed back to camp, cook dinner. So follow along, head us back to camp. Isn't that a hell of a view right there? I mean, that is pretty. Really is, that is really pretty. Headed back to camp, but that's my view, that's my drive right there. I just think it's awesome, so pretty. This is where we are now. We're in spot number 7 for 2 days, and then we go down to number 5, and then we're back headed towards Capitan, New Mexico. Okay, me and little man get ready to take y'all outside and show you around the campground. He just had some bacon. I had me a couple eggs, but come on, little man, let's go check out the campsite. Look at those eggs pick up. You ready, little man? Come on. As you can see, we're up here in the woods. I think the elevation's about 7,200 feet, but it's beautiful up here. The only downfall I can see in this campground is they don't have showers. They have pit toilets. They do have one spigot up there where you can get water, but other than that, you know, that's the only downfall I see is the road coming in was pretty rough, and then not having showers. But let's check it out. I'll show y'all around a little bit. Okay, there's old Sniffy right there. As you can see behind the camper, we have our fire pit. You got all kind of woods to go walking around in. It'll give old Snippy, give him all kind of room. I hope there ain't no bears or anything out here. But look how pretty it is. Isn't that beautiful? Somebody's got a generator running in the background over there, but that's a sight. I mean, after being in the desert for a while, it's beautiful to come out here, and the campsites are pretty spread out. Okay, I'm in site 7, so I got my grill right there, got a picnic table, got a canopy top. I don't think I had a picnic table. Those people right there had a picnic table. That's the campsite next to me. They just left here a couple minutes ago, but the campsites are pretty well spread out. But yeah, they had a picnic table, they had a fire pit, but they didn't have a canopy like I have. But I mean, look how beautiful it is. You could probably get lost just spending the day walking around in the woods. Pretty, isn't it? And they do have electric. So, I mean, it's really nice. I'm trying to catch up with little man. Look at the age of that tree, the knots on it, but pretty cool, isn't it? There's the backside of the camp spot, but I love being back up in trees. I'm from the East Coast, so I'm from Virginia. We have so many woods and everything. I love being up in the trees, but I love being out here in New Mexico too, in Arizona. I think they're very pretty states. They have so much to see, but once again, I'm at Manzano Mountain State Park, New Mexico. It's kind of like out in the middle of nowhere, so I'm gonna go up there and check out Red Canyon. It's supposed to be a campground up the street from here, so I'm gonna go out and check that one out. So y'all are welcome to ride along with us and see what we can find. Going for my morning walk. Look at that wild tree right there. That is pretty cool, isn't it? They got paths all through these woods right here. There's old little man. He ain't real good at keeping up, but come on, little man, come on, let's go. Little man, over this way, let's go. Come on, baby. How's it coming? How's it coming? I guess I found me a pretty cool little path right here behind me, so we're just gonna walk the path and see where we end up with. But this is a really super nice park. If it had showers, it'd be a A1 park for me, because I love being back out in the woods like this in the trees. But let's go see what we can find. He takes his sweet little time, doesn't he? As you can see, it's very well marked trail. I don't know where it's going to, but it's really marked very well. It really is. There's old Turd. Come on, little man. Little man. Hey, he's a good little buddy. Come on, little man. Hey. You better come on. Takes his time, don't he? Okay, I'm in Red Canyon Campground. This looks basically campground if you ride horses and stuff, because I'll show you why here in a second. But the road coming in was only 4 miles long, but it took me like probably a half hour to get down through here. And if I didn't have a Subaru or 4-wheel drive, I wouldn't even attempt this road coming into this campground. And if it rained or snowed, I don't even think a 4-wheel drive would get you out of here. They had ruts in the road that I had to straddle, and I mean, a road would cop, it fell into the ruts, it'd be all over it. But here, I'll show you the campground. It looks pretty nice. I mean, if you ever want to really get away from civilization, this would be the place to come. Okay, I'll show you around a little bit. Got old Pokey there, he's searching around, always doing what he does best. But I mean, I imagine there's bear up in here too, so I think you'd have to be pretty careful. But as you can see, they got a picnic table, and I believe that metal thing right there is a horse corral to put your horses in at night. But you know, I guess I don't know where you do with your RV or tent camping. It might just be a riding area, but I'd say that's where you put your horse. But yeah, it's up in the middle of nowhere land. But I'll see if I can find the RV campground or tent campground. But so far, this is really all I've seen. I mean, you're just deep up in the woods. Hey, little man, you ready to go bye-bye? Little man, hey. Mulehead. Little man. Come on, baby, let's go bye-bye. Come on, little man, come on. That's one little dude that don't listen too good. He's just running all over the place, doesn't even think about his environment. Little man, come on, baby boy. Come on. Come on, we gotta get moving. See what else we can find today, yeah. Okay, I found the campground for RVs and tent camping. It was only like a half-mile past horse camping, but I'm gonna go ahead and check out the bulletin board, see what it has to say. Sites right here. They're pretty good size. They're kind of spread out, but not too spread out. But you got a picnic table, you got your grill, you got your fire pit, and I guess over there behind me is a bear box you put your food in, so the bears don't get you, because you don't want to leave it out. So you have to put it in metal bear boxes just to keep your food safe. But there's only one camper in this whole campground. There's probably 40 sites here, and there's one Class A camper. I don't know how you got the camper down in here, because these roads, they were beating the hell out of my Subaru, much less myself. Flipped my generator over, so I got gas in the back of my car. But anyway, let me show you the campground. And, you know, if you ever want to get away from civilization in the world, the rat race, this would definitely be the place to come, because you know, it's probably about a 4-mile trip in, but it's gonna take you a good half hour, 45 minutes to get here. So here's the site. Okay, right there you got your fire pit, and then you got your grill, then you got your picnic table. Right there you got your bear boxes, and I guess that's outhouses over there. But as you can see, they're kind of spread out. But I mean, and you got trash dump right there. But I mean, you're up in the woods here. I mean, you really are. I mean, you can't even see that Class A camper over there. I mean, you see that white over there? Well, how about right here? You see that white? That's a Class A. But other than that, this campground's empty. And I did notice almost all the sites had a lot of wood pile up next to them, which is pretty cool. That way you can have fire and you don't have to go hunting wood. But when I first came in, there was a couple buckets of wood, so I grabbed me one. But when I go back through, I'll show you. At the poster board, they had like 2 or 3 barrels of wood. So I guess people left camp and left it out there because they didn't want to take it back home with them. So I picked up one. I had me a fire tonight. Okay, this is the pay station, but I'm not sure if you're required to pay. They do have a pay tube right there, and they got daily fee required, but they don't have how much. So I don't know, but that was a little bucket of they had 2 or 3 of those little buckets there, so I grabbed one. Usually when people are leaving camp and say they have extra wood or whatever they have extras, they'll usually leave at the post board here, and I guess it's first come, first get. But one thing I did notice about this campground, almost every one of the spots had firewood piled up, so that's a good thing. But you don't collect firewood. But here, let me show you what this barrel had. That's pretty sweet, isn't it? That's kindness right there. They call that angels, trail angels, or camping angels, or whatever. But that's pretty cool that people leave the stuff behind for you to burn. Okay, back to camp we go. Get back to camp, fix us some lunch. That's gonna be the end of this video. So if you enjoyed this journey, the new park in the Red Canyon here, give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Have a great day. Enjoy.